Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Complete It Mate, my series where I aim to get 100% completion of World of Warcraft, or at least as close to it. It's a ongoing and probably never-ending challenge. And when we left last time, we were in Elwynn Forest, which you can see in this terrible screenshot here off my screen. We've nearly completed Northshire. We just need to get that one item from the rare. We can't do any of the heritage stuff, but there's still plenty of battle pets and achievements and quests to do. And we'll start by knocking off one of the vendors. Now, I don't know if you were watching our most recent episode, but to get all of the vendors, we need to buy their items and either equip or sell their items back to them. And as you can see, their current steel goes to 12 out of 12. And we'll do the same for Karina Steel. They're probably married. This game is that deep, there's probably lore behind that. And here's the third wheel, Andrew Crichton. He's another one that we need to buy and sell. And we're going to show a cow some love, and no, I'm not referring to my ex-girlfriend, but that knocks that one off there. We're also going to show some sheep, some love to a sheep. No, we're not Kiwi. And from there we're going to do some boar killing to try and level up our cooking. So we need some chunks of boar meat and getting our South Park on. But in case you were wondering where we're at the moment, we're currently at 18.34% on all the things. Now, I did try to do some pet battles, but then realised that I couldn't do that because I hadn't unlocked that person. Anyway, I also realised that at level 7 I still didn't have a pet, so got a little Spidey, and went over and got Marcus Jensen's battle pet. Now you can only unlock one of those per character. We'll have to make other characters to get the other 3 or 4 pets that this guy gives. But back to what I was saying about the pet battling. Yeah, I hadn't unlocked Julius Stevens as a random daily, so I wasn't able to unlock that. Plus there were some quests I had to do, so I had to do some of the quest chain. I did Princess Must Die to knock a couple more off. There's like a couple of easy ones. We're at 63 out of 77, so it's just a matter of getting those done and out of the way. And once we've done that, we can then look at some of the other unlocks in the area. Of course, just over here we had the Kobold Tunnelers. We should be able to knock those out, as well as, I believe, Narg, the Tunneler, is over here too. Yep, there he is. The Kobold. We will take his candle. Does he have a candle on his head? Anyway, we took him out there and finish off the quest here. This does lead to the, I think it's Gold Tooth, which is the other one that we need to do. So, did a bit more cooking. We're going to start getting that cooking number up. As you can see, we've got those chunks of boar meat. We need to keep working on that, so that way we're slowly knocking that out. We also needed to get a fawn, so I let little old Sebastian. Sebastian is my Jack Russell, believe it or not. Not a corgi, but close enough. You can talk about close enough, 3 HP. We nearly killed the fawn. So we get that. We knock off another one. So we're starting to slowly chip away at Elwynn Forest. As you can see, I still need to do the Two Old Scrolls I'd Love before challenge. And there is a treasure chest around here somewhere too. So, and of course a small frog. Now, I love him anyway. I can't remember who was part of the challenge. There was a sunken treasure chest, but you have to be level 10 and I was level 9 at that point in time, so I'll come back for that. But we'll also we'll show love to the fawn, and just in case I haven't done it to deer, we'll do the deer as well. But that should at least knock those off the list. Sometimes they don't, because they need to be fulfilled in other achievements. It's just an ATT quirk. So we're at level 10 now, and that means that we can also pick our specialization, and we're going to go with Beast Mastery, simply because it's probably the more fun of the 3 hunter specs, but also the quickest in terms of DPS. We'll knock off another quest here, and again we'll kill another rare in the form of Fed Fennel, and the nearby Mother Thing as well. So there's a lot of spiders there. My apologies if you have arachnophobia. I'm not trying to cause any PTSD, I assure you. And yeah, so and the one thing that does kind of annoy me about this rare stuff, as I pick up another bunch of things to knock off from that sunken chest, is that you have to either use the recipes or you have to have the stuff drop from the rares before it knocks it off the ATT list. That's a very annoying quirk. I also found the Stormwind rat while I was in Stormwind, so again, this is another one where 7 HP we get away pretty luckily, and we knock off another battle pet. I realised that level working probably wasn't working for us, and that we should move to tailoring, just for the sake of using some of these tailoring recipes that the vendors sell. And we need to get to about 55, I believe, on both, to yeah, take advantage of that. Obviously we're male wearers, so it doesn't really help us. I picked up from the Crazy Cat Lady a couple of missed pets that I didn't have. They're pretty cheap as well, so if you want to get those for 36. I did try and flip a few of these, but as you can see, the buy rate is atrocious, so don't get suckered into that at all. I blew about 20 gold on this. It's just a waste of time. And I do understand this isn't a gold flipping episode, it's about completionism. So with that, I just made sure that we collected all of them, and we have. Thank God for that. But yes, they definitely don't sell for that. I then went and picked up a couple more mounts here, but you can't, and again this is another one which is gated by level, so they're gated by level to level 17. So we won't be able to knock off this vendor completely in this episode, but we should be able to shortly, because we're not too far. We're at level 13 at the moment, so only 4 more levels. And you can see that we knock off the brown horse, so that's another one of the mounts. We managed to find a cat, and this is another battle pet, which would take us closer to our total of 36 that we're after. Again, we're not going to get that 100% just yet, because we need to get the randomly assigned pet from other characters that we saw earlier on in the episode, but it does take us to 86.11%, which you can't be unhappy about. Now here's an interesting thing. I spent a lot of time clucking like a chicken in front of a chicken, and you're probably wondering why. And that's because there's an actual hidden battle pet, and if you set a macro and cluck like a chicken over and over and over again, you'll eventually see this. And that is, it turns the chicken into a quest giver, and you just need to go to Saldian's farm. Of course, I needed the chicken, anyway, and there was a chicken battle pet there, so I just used it again to pick up there. But I still went and got the chicken feed. You've got to get chicken feed from the Saldian farm in Westfall as part of that quest chain. But I had Sebastian valiantly take on chicken, and there we go. No harm, no foul. Well, actually there is a foul, but that's, again, another terrible joke. Pulling out the terrible jokes on this episode. So flew back, and again, you know, slash chicken on you, noob. Come on, show us that question mark. There we go. And from there we get the chicken egg, and we get the Westfall chicken. If you've enjoyed the series, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.